when the moon hits your eye.
Never heard that song in my entire life.
Like a big pizza pie, that's amore. You know that song.
Hey, why is that recording?
Bang, bang into the room. I know you want it. Bang, bang all over you.
What's up, Just Off Broadway? It is Monday, which means you are exactly where you should be. And today we have an incredible episode for you because we have a very special live performance.
We are so excited for you to hear him sing. Get ready for the mega talented John Arthur Greene.
It's John Arthur Greene!
Woo!
Hi, everybody.
Yay!
You guys have seen him in Peter Pan Live, you've seen him in Matilda on Broadway, and you're currently watching his journey on this farewell season of American Idol.
Yeah. Season 15, pretty awesome.
You're in a band,
Jag.
and how would you describe your band's sound?
It's definitely rock and roll, straight off the boat, but it bridges the gap between alternative and the country feel of storytelling and the singer-songwriter kind of soul feel of that. But we call it rock and roll because that's what we love to play. My music is about coming through the trenches and really dealing with life on life's terms and finding peace and solid ground and grace through all of that.
Everyone's gonna get to hear your music soon because you guys are releasing an EP.
Yay!
So right now we're just releasing a single. The single's called Easy. It's gonna come out in a couple of weeks. We're really excited about sharing this music with the world. The thing about life is we overcomplicate it. This song, Easy, is about a relationship and the fact that instead of keeping it easy and making things so simple, which they could be, we overcomplicate them, our own insecurities get dragged in, our passions get dragged to the mud. We then just kind of throw in the cards, fold the cards, say, you know what, this didn't work out, so I'm just gonna leave it. And so I wrote this song called Easy about not doing that. For me, that song was just a release. Buy the single, and then the EP, we're finishing up the recording of that. It's called Shadows of Light.
You've spent time on stage and on screen. What would you say the similarities are and differences are?
There are a lot of similarities. The point is that you're playing a character and you're trying to portray something, you're trying to tell a story. The difference between stage and film, that you have a live audience in front of you, or in this case, a piece of glass and a lens. So, being able to reach people in a specific way, touch people and actually interact with them, look them in the eye and try to make them feel something is a lot different. So you get something back when you're on stage, hopefully. Like, God willing, they're like, yeah, you were good, or they're crying, or they're laughing with you. But on screen, you don't get that instant gratification. So you have to allow somebody else's eye and an editor and a director and a producer and the writers and all the other people to come in and to make the moments what they want them to be.
As a musician, what has been the biggest challenge for you?
There have been so many. I think the biggest thing for me was getting out of my own way, finding my truth in what I wanted to say, and keeping on that path. There's so many genres, and you can get pigeonholed into so many genres of this is how I write, or this is how I write. And as an artist, you want to be able to express whatever you're feeling.
So often in the creative arts, we feel like we have to fit into a mold. You know, it's like, this is the thing that's popular, I need to do that, I need to sing this way, or, whatever it may be. And it's so encouraging to hear that you can find your own voice, and you should feel free to be yourself.
I really like to keep a well-rounded plethora of genres in my mix, but I think the hardest thing was finding out my own voice, my real voice, where I fit into all of that and where I could take something and market that and not make it mainstream or not make it indie or not make it punk or underground, but really make it a music for the people. And that's really what I wanted to do. I wanted to make a movement where people could have free expression to feel love and pain and excitement and anger and lust and disease and festering, and allow that to just kind of be settled and allow that to settle and allow it to kind of move people into the next phase of their life.
You are changing people's lives at the Bowie Poetry Club because you and your friend created this thing that singer-songwriters can come to, and you can tell them about it since it's your thing, but I love it.
Last Sunday of every month, Ryan Vaughna and I host a music open mic competition at the Bowery Poetry Club. So what that means is we have 10 performers who come and sign up, they sing their song, And then at the end of the night, there's a vote, a live vote that takes place, audience interaction. The winner from that month, they come back at the end of the year. Our finale is going to be in March. And then they perform for a panel of judges. So all 12 performers from last year are coming back. And they're all going to stand on stage, and they're all going to perform one song. And then we have a panel of 3 judges that are going to vote to see who gets the grand prize. The grand prize being a live recorded album from the Bowery Poetry Club. So we put up a show for you and your band. We give you the band if you don't have one. We record the entire show for you. We put up the promotion. We do all this. We promote you for a year. We give you albums to sell, and then we say, have fun.
I think it's awesome that you didn't wait until you had millions of dollars and were the most successful person in the world to start finding a way that you could use what influence you had to already give back to other artists right off the bat.
What advice would you give to maybe young musicians or to people maybe that aren't young, that just want to try something new?
Biggest piece of advice I can say is never give up on your dreams. Keep your dreams, keep your imagination. They're the only things that are created for you by you, and nobody can take that away from you, except for you. If you fail, man, just pick up the pieces and move on.
What a beautiful soul you are.
Yes.
Truly. World needs more of you.
And we're gonna give them more right now because, like we promised, this guy is doing a Just Off Broadway exclusive and being the first performer of a concert series. Are you ready to sing?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, we're gonna go sing.
Strength to carry on, made myself some coffee, lit up a smoke. Maybe you weren't really there, but the truth of it is that you never cared. But now I can't recall what you said last night. You said, don't know what tomorrow brings, but hold on to me, just hold on to me. Can't see what the future brings, so hold on to me. And Cabernet, she'll ask you to dinner but never pay. Then whisper in your ear so you're hooked. Caught up in those silky sheets, her naked body and her flirty feet. She'll look you in the eye before she takes you on a ride. She'll say, I don't know what tomorrow brings, but hold on to me, just hold on to me. Can't see what the future brings, so make love to me like wild and we're free. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. Come on, give me your love, let me down. I am so sick of feeling my night on the ground. Give me your love, let me down. I am so sick of feeling my night on the ground. I don't know what tomorrow brings, but hold on to me, just hold on to me.